Yo, it's good people. It's your boy SPEECH, not forgetting Thecure. Listen, man, can you please take a moment of silence to thank God for this opportunity of seeing another year? Thank you. I think that was enough. Listen, man, without wasting further of you, I wanna actually talk to everybody who's actually looking at this video, and I really want you to listen closely to what I'm about to give you because it's my life lesson. And I wasn't privileged to be in a space where somebody intends to make a video about this kind of advices. So can you please invite your people to come and listen to this because they're gonna need it. Are you new in high school? This is your first time going to high school. Are you you finding difficult for you to have like friends or anything? You need to listen to this because it's like lessons you're gonna need for your whole life. Get me? So without further ado, let's hit into the video. Things I wish I knew back at high school, but nobody ever told me this. So unfortunately, this is how things gonna be. But the first one is stay true to yourself. Bro, I don't know who needs to let you know this, but I think I am today. But you need to stay true to yourself by all means. I think this one actually like targets like the grade 8 and 9. Yeah. Where now like you are new in this space, like it's your first time going to high school. You're gonna find too many people with different characters and you just find yourself confused. But here's the first thing I want you to know is that you need to stay true to yourself. Act your age. Just act your age. Let me let you know that like the club life is not gonna end, okay? When you introduce to high school, you just have to treat high school like it's primary. You get me? The only difference is new faces you see, the new uniform you're wearing right now, the environment, new people. But even though you're gonna see your old friends, or you can say, but it's gonna be different because it's a new environment. You're gonna be even feeling pressured, you get me? So at this point, you just have to know that. You see, but that's what I really meant. So you just have to take primary as high school because it can humble you. If like you enter like high school with a certain perspective which is totally wrong and not positive, then you actually even gonna see your grades downgrading. You get me? You're gonna fail. That's one thing I want you to know. So stay humble as you can. You see. So as we go for lesson number 2, choose the right circle. When I say choose the right circle, here's what I mean. Like choose the right friends. You get me? When you choose the right friends, they get to tell you and even show you the right path. Like this is how you're supposed to be living and this is how life works. You get me? So in this way, you get to see like what's right and wrong. So you just have to know the difference between that. Like with you having a certain friend who's actually focused, you're also gonna focus. You get me? So you can be having friends who are gonna tell you to actually focus on bad stuff whilst you know what you really want. You know you have a parent or parents who are really struggling, trying so much for you to have a proper life than they did, but you out here fumbling. So you can't be doing that at this point. So imagine having to disappoint your parent because you decided to choose the wrong friends. They always warn you about your wrong friends, but you never listen. So can we please stop doing this to our parents? And because at the end of the day, this is also gonna sabotage you. You get me? So you just have to find the right friends, choose the right friends, and just have friends that you're gonna be able to say friend, this is wrong. You can't be doing this because this gonna happen to you. You get me? You guys are supposed to be listening to each other. You get me? That's just how it's supposed to be like. You get what I mean? So lesson number 3. Choose the right subject always. Here's why I'm saying this. For example, you're gonna end up going to choose let me say for instance your friend is keen to do accounting simply because you're good at natural sciences, but you intend to do EMS because your friend wants to do it. No, don't do that to yourself. You know that you're good at this certain subject, so you're supposed to do it. You don't have to listen to your friends. So me saying this, I'm talking to a student who is going to grade 10 to choose subject. You get me? So me saying choose the right subject is making things easier for you. You get me? Before you choose your subject, you can just do research about your subject. What, like, especially me saying subjects, I'm just gonna focus more on mathematics and mathematical literacy because that's where it actually stands out. So you just have to do, before you ever choose your subjects, you just have to do your research. Like for 2 years to come, get me like grade 11 and 12. After you actually finish your high school, you're just gonna struggle with courses simply because you chose subjects because of your friends chose it. You wanted to be in the same class as them. So it won't work. Know your strength and weaknesses. That way everything will be easier for you. You get me? So if you do that to yourself, it's totally gonna sabotage you for your whole life, not just high school, for your whole life. So you need to listen to me carefully on this one. Choose the right subject. Whether you're gonna do like any subject you're gonna choose, like try to do a research. Maybe if you want to study something, go do it. Have alternative courses. You get me? If you have alternative courses, it's gonna make everything easier for you. Like you're gonna make your life easier. Like even you having to study or practice, you're gonna enjoy it because you know this is actually gonna benefit you in the future. You see, and it's gonna make it easy for you to study and practice that because you fell in love with it and it's easier for you. There's nothing that's easy, but you just gotta have your heart into that. You get me? So that's lesson number 3 to lesson number 4. Just make money from what you're good at. Me saying this is because you're good at mathematics and all that, you can charge people like maybe for in a month you can say it's 50 rand in a week. You get me? It's like in a month it's only 4 weeks, right? So it's 50 rand per week. If you're clever, they won't even see that it's actually 200. You're making it easy for people who won't be able to pay 200 in full to at least have 3 weeks or 2 in a month to be able to have extra classes from you because you're good at maths. You get to understand me. So you have at least 2 hours for teaching people like certain things and you get to learn from that. That's what I like about that. You can even assist maybe a grade 7 learner about mathematics or anything, and you get to remember that because you're still gonna need it in the future. That's one thing about education. You just don't have to crap. You get me? You just have to do that. Each and everything you were taught, you just have to remember it because it's actually gonna appear in the future and you're gonna need it, bro. You're gonna need it, my sister, and you just have to have that at that certain time. So make money out of what you're good at. If you have good likes on social media, you can charge business makers, like owners, you can charge them for promotion. You can market their work on your wall, maybe for like 300 or 150 a week. Imagine how much you can make in a week by just charging people to promote their work. You get me? You just have to be clever and focus on good stuff. It also goes back to the number one rule and lesson, which is stay true to yourself and act your age. Just act your age. There's nothing that's gonna there's no need to rush for things while you're still young. Enjoy while you still got time. You don't have to do everything. Just act your age. Enjoy while you still got time. Because when you grow up, trust me, you're not gonna enjoy anything. You're just gonna wish like you were still young. I wish I was still in high school. I could have done things differently. I could have this. I could have played soccer. I could have. There's so many things you can do. Rather than going to gangsterism, you can go out, dude. You can go save money. That money you've been making out of what you're good at, you can save that money for you to be able to go to the casinos when schools are closed. You see, on your holidays, you get to know, you're going to enjoy because you've been working smart, not hard when the schools were open. You get to understand me. So this is how it is. Just make life simple for you guys. You guys are just making bad decisions and you're just not aware that there's bad and there's stupid decisions. Some stuff that you can't even redeem yourself from. But the bad one is the one that you can redeem yourself from because you didn't see that coming. You get me? So the stupid one is like, you see, you're about to do that, but you just did it anyway. And which is, it's something that is not acceptable and we don't want that. Do you get to understand me? So that's just how it is. Make money from what you're good at. So you're good at this, you got this. Let's go to another lesson. Just don't be scared to fail. You can do it all, just don't be scared to fail. Listen, you are the smartest student ever. You just don't know it yet, and they just don't also know it yet because you got it in you. You didn't give up. You decided to, you know what, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna wash those uniform and I'm gonna wear it. For the first time you did that, you're a star. You're not a failure, okay? Because you knew from the moment that you skipped lesson number one. You chose not to act your age. You chose not to stay true to yourself. You chose not to choose right friends, okay? You chose wrong subject and you saw it didn't work for you. So now you're in grade 10 and you realize that you actually didn't do well. Change those subjects. You're not a fool. You're just doing it for you. Okay? It's all about you. It's all about you. For a moment, you can just forget about what people are saying. Forget about what people are saying because immediately you think about what people are saying, you're no longer living for you, bro. You're living for the world. You're literally for the streets. What about your happiness? You're gonna need this. So that's exactly what I'm saying. You just have to focus on making progress. You have to learn from your mistakes. Everybody got flaws. And I'm just so proud of you that you didn't give up after failing because it always leads to the right path. When you fail, you get to learn. It's the most lesson really taught by life. Nobody can teach you that. There's no way a teacher can stand like in front of you and teach you failure. No ways. You choose because it's a path that you're supposed to pass. Everybody is gonna fail in this world. You just passed your stage. So you just have to focus on being positive and keep going. That's just how it is. Nothing less that matters than you saying, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna go all out. You know the pain of failing. You just don't want anybody to experience that because it wasn't really good at all. You see, I was broke at high school and I failed a couple of times. I had to do everything to make sure that I am where I am right now because I didn't give up. So here I am, and I'm giving a lesson to you guys so that you get to know that you're not supposed to give up in this world. You get me? You just have to pick yourself up, go get them. Those people who've been laughing at you are gonna be the same people who's like, how did you do it? And you're just gonna look at them like, I don't know, bro. You just did it. Because this is how it is. Just do it. Take it the night way, bro. I know, I've been there. Just don't give up, okay? In the meantime, let's go to another lesson. Time management. I know I'm not the first person to talk about time management, but I think you gotta listen to me for this because your teacher has been telling you about time management.
Work on your time. Stop procrastinating. If you think of something, do it right now.
Because that's the time. Stop saying I will do it some other time. After 20 minutes, let me hold my phone for now. Let me just talk to my friends about something. Ask them about the boyfriends and girlfriends and all that. Oh, you saw who was wearing this and that. Listen, man, you will have all the enough time to do that in break time when you guys are eating. You can lie to each other in the break times. Not now. Just focus on what you have to do. Listen to your parents as much as you feel like there's no need, but you need to. Listen to your parents. They're guiding you. Your guardians, whoever's taking care of you, you need to listen to them because they know what they're talking about. If you get to respect time will respect you too because you'll be able to finish everything that you wanted to do in the right time and it will pay off. I just hope that you enjoyed the video, and I just hope if you really did enjoy the video, like, hit me up on the comment section, tell me what you've learned. You see, here's my social media platforms. You can hit me up, follow me and there. And other than that, please let me know if you want more life lesson videos. So hit me up if you want me to like post more videos like this one, like where I get to give you life lessons and all that. I know I'm still young, but that's what I actually experienced because I can have part two in store for you. You see, so you get to see and share this video with your friends who are going to high school too, who also failed, who also had fake friends, who also find it hard to focus in class. And these are the reasons why you can focus in class, you see, because of such distractions, because of how you actually handled it. So I want to shout out everybody who actually stood up until this video ended, and I hope everybody benefited. And that's just how it is. Please invite your people, and just don't forget, it's road to 100 subscribers right now. It's not 50, but let's just go to 50, then road to 50 subscribers, and then we go to 100. We shouldn't skip baby steps because we are acting our age. Get me? So without further ado, kill rata one by one.